alert! British Airways divert Abuja flight to Lagos. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Some passengers on the aeroplane complained that the flight was diverted to Murtala Mohammed Airport in Lagos after short notice via email. The British Airways flight 83 from London Heathrow to Abuja on Thursday suddenly landed in Lagos instead of completing its journey to Abuja over contents of a terror attack at the country's capital. The checks by People's Guided on Flight Trade showed the flight changed course upon entering Nigerian airspace on Friday morning. Some passengers on the aeroplane complained that the flight was diverted to Murtala Mohammed Airport in Lagos after a via shuttles via email. A passenger on the aeroplane, Olufemi Ojo, described it as a horrible experience after the flight was delayed upon landing at the airport without prior notice. He said that when they landed in Nigeria on Thursday, passengers received a message that the flight will be landing in Lagos before they proceeded to Abuja. Mr. Ojo said passengers waited for over an hour at the Lagos airport, accusing British Airways of being unapologetic. We had a horrible experience on our journey from London to Abuja. The flight was delayed. We did not leave until 11:45 a.m. And then we got an email saying that they are bringing us to Lagos for 90 minutes. Wait, added Mr. Ojo. We landed in Lagos and then waited for more than an hour. British Airways, unapologetic, asked everyone to calm down. A spokesperson for British Airways did not immediately return a request seeking comment about the development. Mr. Ojo said passengers were still at the airport waiting for British Airways to change the crew so they could proceed on their journey. We are done now and we are supposed to go to Abuja, and they said they need to change crew and we are still waiting for that. This is quite horrible for British Airways, the traveller further stated. We have a better understanding that it is not possible for Air Peace to take British to London and then landing them in Manchester. It is a horrible experience. We are here at the Murtala Mohammed Airport, no air conditioner, as usual, Nigerian frustration. Meanwhile, the United Kingdom government had advised its nationals to stay clear of Abuja due to potential terrorist attack. We have recently deactivated our website comment provider in favor. Oh, okay. Now, let me say this. Do you know why I do not blame the British people for this now? See, if mama born pikin, let me use this scenario. If your mother give birth to a child, now the way when you treat that child, it is the way she treats her child. If you treat her child with respect, if she treats her child like the child is valuable to her, that is how others will treat that child as well. Meaning, say, if the mama, they beat this pikin anyhow, you understand, they talk down on her, like most African mother, emotionally, how do I put it, physical abuse and emotional abuse that child. And they tell you, say, others with the outside, then go begin to do them as well. Unless the mother of that child or anybody will say that child under the care, they care for that particular child. So they, people with the outside don't understand, say no, they don't they carry this woman play. What am I trying to say? Nigerian government do not value her citizens. They don't. In fact, I will never stop saying this. Wasn't that a government, especially this sitting administration? It was this sitting administration that came out and told the world that Nigerians are lazy, right? So, if people will get you belong to a country where they don't value you. So, it gives other people the right to even claim their leg on you. To me, that is it. To me, this is part of the problem. Had even Nigerian government, they value her people, just like American people. Nothing can happen to their national in another country where we say they no go react. For Nigeria here, I beg you, if you don't be with that. Nothing can happen in another country to a national of another country in Nigeria. Now Nigeria said go to panic. But it is supposed to be like that for us as well, but the reverse is the case. You see our people being thrown in jail, like say, So to me, that is one of the problems. Why blaming British Airways? That's the consequence of surrendering a nation to clueless people and terrorists. It is still very, very good for Nigerians. Still some stupid, premature people premature irrationals are still supporting the All Progressive Congress and the People Democratic Party. It's like Nigerians are devil themselves. Did you not want light? Surprise you, my dear. Like I said, it surprised me, but to surprise me. Do not blame the British Airways, but blame Nigerian government that have refused to secure the country. And of course, you know what it means for America to evacuate the people from Abuja. In a way I understand. Nigerians are too doing thinking. Power want to change hand. They say are telling people to prepare for the battle that is about to come, but you're waiting for pastors to say it for you to believe. We have our PVC. No worry. What do you mean by power wants to change hand? Okay. No air condition as usual. Nigerian frustration now. Wow, Nigeria have mercy. I'm telling you. Nobody said they're not pay. Nobody said nobody. Look at how they're treating people like trash. Waiting Americans no go fit tolerate. Do you understand? Waiting they no go tolerate for their country. This thing will happen. Even if it happen like this, then go apologize. Do you understand? They're not done for Nigeria here. Now the hand way now we see they don't see now for this Nigeria say they no rate us. Our government no rate us. We are not valuable to our people. Now waiting they play out so. Would you have preferred for British Airways to ignore the high security warnings and have taken you to Abuja directly instead? No cause for alarm, God is in charge, but everybody should be security conscious. And be wise in every step you take. Lord have mercy on we the poor masses. This is the result of bad leadership, and next year again they will still vote a no-brainer into the office. At the Lafuna. That is why we are asking for Yoruba nation now. We cannot continue with a blind, selfish, and terrorist government. Horrible experience my foot. July to end up voting incompetence, greed, tribalism, and the forthcoming election. At the end, you will start crying and complaining. Just 1 hour delay and not being able to sit in an air-conditioned environment, and you're shouting. Are you really serious? Now wow, if you not get within the comment, within I go talk, we can just go now. Do you know what it is? Especially if you're someone who you paid for this thing. Do you know what it means? I beg, if you are not going to be sympathetic enough, you're not going to be nice. It is better you just do waka pass. Alright. They're supposed to open up and say that Buhari is the main cause of these things that are happening in Nigeria today. What are they hiding? I don't know. More than 200 years ago, Fulani thieves from Futa Jalon used the fraud nickname Fulani Caliphate, with its Emirates and the fraud nickname Nigeria to steal worth of these Nigerian natives. Fulani minority rule over this country native has come to an end, the way the British minority rule ended in 1960, in which the 6 geopolitical zones are sovereign states. It is henceforth shoot at sight against Fulanis and the military police. The territory natives of the military and police CTC has choice to join the sovereign states now or die in vain with defeated Fulani minority rule. I don't understand. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.